Hello, welcome to a cozy video. It finally feels like fall here in Toronto. I'm having a very cozy day. It is a holiday here in Canada. It's Thanksgiving weekend. We celebrate Thanksgiving in the middle of October. And so on this Monday, I have the day off, which is wonderful. So I'm really treating it like a Sunday. I had a very lazy morning. I woke up, I read my Tolstoy pages. I also read some pages of other books that I'm reading. I'm currently reading The Monk by Matthew Lewis. It's great. It's so gothic. It's so gross. I love it. Can't believe it was published in 1796. It's just crazy to me that this kind of writing could have been written back then. It's so good. Watered my plants. I did all of the things that I normally do every Sunday, and now I think I'm gonna go for a walk with Tom, and then I'm gonna settle in and get some writing done. So let's talk about writing. Let's talk about where I am with my writing. First, I have to tell you about school, because with school and with my program, I am supposed to do 2 placements. So before the end of the year of the program, I do 2 placements. And longest story short, I was supposed to have a placement coming up in the next couple of weeks. So a week from now, for 3 weeks, I was supposed to be placed at a library, but my program has now made it that there are 3 placement opportunities, and I've decided to defer my placement to later. So my placements are actually not going to take place until next year. And I did that because, number one, I want to have more time to learn library science and all of the things, cataloging, software, like all of these things. I just want more time to learn them and study them before I go on a placement, because I really want to be able to impress my placement with my knowledge. And number 2, I really loved the idea of taking 3 weeks off to write. I've given myself a challenge that I'm really scared to vocalize out loud. But since I've deferred my placement, I really want to try to finish my draft by the end of the year. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it. I think I could. I just really need to focus, and I really need to commit to it, and I need to do the thing that is writing. So that's my goal. I've never participated in the November National Writing Month that takes place. I just have never really needed to. I write pretty consistently. However, hopefully finish my drafts by the end of November, early December. I've marked my deadline as the end of November, but I will obviously give myself a month-long grace to finish it before the end of December. There are sirens. I think I'm in a really good position because I have planned out my entire book. I have the entire plot written out, including subplots and character arcs and little breadcrumbs that I want to drop that I will return to later. It is a complete story in my mind. I have the story. So really all I need to do is write the scenes, because that's the other part, is I wrote out what happens in every scene and why it matters to the plot. And so it will really help me get down what needs to get down for this draft, and I can fix anything later, or I can add more flowery language and description later. So I think I can do it. I really do, but it is scary. So anywho, that's my plan, just finish the draft by the end of the year. We'll see if it happens, no biggie. But for now, let's get the day started, because we're gonna have a cozy day. I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna write, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of fall baking, because it's been so hot here in Toronto and the weather has finally turned and it officially feels like fall. I'm declaring it. There will be no more heat waves. No more heat waves. Do you hear me, sky? Let's get to it, get cozy.
fact that